First up, Mason.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Mason Franco. I am 19 years old. I was part of the 2017 Food What crew, and then I helped with some second-year stuff this year. Also, I use they/them pronouns, just by the way. So yeah, hands down, Food What has changed my life. About 2 years ago, when I was a senior in high school, I was dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of healing from a lot of trauma in my life. I grew up in a home that a lot of people may see as broken, and I dealt with a lot of things surrounding domestic violence and a lot of issues at my house. And during high school, I didn't know how to deal with those and cope with those emotions that I was feeling. Food What opened its arms and offered community to me. Community is what keeps us fighting and what keeps us going every single day. One example of this community that I have felt through Food What is this situation that happened a few weeks ago. I was sleeping. It was 6:30 in the morning. I get this phone call, random phone call from someone named Abby. Abby did Food What the same year as me. And I'm like, this is so random. Why is someone calling me at 6:30? I'm not up. I should be sleeping. And I just let it ring. But then I called her back in a few minutes. And we ended up talking for literally an hour. And she was confused on why I called her back, because she didn't even know that that she called me. She butt dialed me. And so we ended up just talking about what's going on in our lives, just catching up, and that's that community that has been built. And she was yeah, my mom's literally about to go into labor in 30 minutes. And I'm like, what? She literally said that. She was at the hospital, and we just were talking. And then yeah, we just spoke about things going on in our life. And so yeah, recently I identify as transgender and gender nonconforming. I started hormone replacement therapy about 2 weeks ago. I'm super hyped for that. I started testosterone blockers, and so I've been really needing a lot of love and support, and all my Food What family, all my people, they have been there for me every second of the day. I know that I can always reach out to those people. I come from, my dad, he came here from El Salvador, and he has worked so hard to do so many amazing things, for my family, for me, but he doesn't understand a lot of things that I go through, and he doesn't get why I feel like this, but people at Food What open up those doors and understand why I feel like this. So I want to invite you all to go into your spaces and be that activist. You don't have to work at a nonprofit to be an activist. You can be an activist in your space by asking someone their pronouns, listening to people's stories, being out there and just opening your heart. And listening is the most important part. I'm serious. Listening is the most important part. You might feel like you relate with them. Save that for the end, after you open up your heart and listen to what they're going through. So yes, please go into your spaces. When you ask someone their pronouns, their gender pronouns, it really means a lot to them. Personally, I've been misgendered all the time because I still present very male. We're working on that. My facial hair will not be coming in anymore soon. But yeah, so yeah, please do that. Thank you so much for all coming out. I want to thank Food What, everyone, for making this happen. So much love to all y'all. Thank you.